Welcome to another exciting edition of YouTube Updates. In this YouTube update, we cover the store class. Alright, so basically I've been working on getting this store class up and running. It's kind of pointless now that we're not actually going to be using it anymore, but it was a helpful exercise to help me learn more about Firebase, and it also uncovered some of the really difficult things about actually saving to multiple sources of record, which I understand why so many calendar apps don't do too much with integrations, because it's kind of a pain in the butt. So, okay. But anyways, as you can see here in our store class, we've got generic create and update and delete methods. You pass them in, and then for each source of record, you call the create, update, or delete method. Okay, so one of the things I did this week was implement this get SOR function. Basically, it finds each unique source of record besides Firebase, and adds it for each type of object. So most of the time, this SOR list is just going to have the Firebase rec class inside of it, but occasionally, when you're saving to a Google Calendar or something like that, you'll need these guys over here as well. And then, like I say here in this comment, as more SORs get defined, we will instantiate them here inside of the switch statement. The get categories, calendars, and get item functions should all be completely functional now. So basically what we do is we grab all of this data from Firebase and then return it back to the front end. Here we have the get allocations function. This is also functional. Basically you choose a start date and an end date, and then we loop through, we get all the allocations for those days, and then we populate that information and return it as sort of like a hybrid of an object with several lists inside for each day. And then, of course, the timeline here, once again, we're grabbing from Firebase. We export as a singleton, and that's basically how the store class works. So that was most of my coding work for this week. I haven't really done a ton of front-end work because I've pretty much exclusively been working on the back end. I have tested this stuff, but I don't have a front-end demo for it. So yeah, and like I said, we're not really going to be using this anymore anyways, now that we kind of realized we don't have enough time. So we're going to make a dummy data system and kind of stick with that for the time being. So that's the code. You can see here inside of my scheduling branch, inside of store.js, I have this all checked into GitHub, so we can check that box off. And yeah, let's see. Anything else I need to cover? The app itself still works, but like I said, this hasn't been hooked into the front end, so there's no demo there. So yeah, that is my YouTube update. Thank you for tuning in.